Hello and welcome to VRCana, a roleplay adventure. I am your host, Danny K. This is a bonus episode featuring the one and only the Zombie Potion. Zombie, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. I've been taking a small vacation from work, so rested, feeling good, feeling great. Got a monster here. I'm good to go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now, Zombie, for those, like, if this is somehow their first time encountering VRCana, tell us about the character that you play.
Okay, so I'm playing Rex, Rex is a goblin barbarian with a giant fuck off hammer and a little bit of anger issues, I'd say. I'm who am I to talk about anyone's emotional standing? He could be a little standoffish, but I think he's overall a nice guy. He just doesn't like to lose ever. Anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like I said, this is our bonus episode, so it's just me and you, one-on-one, mano-y-mano. Let's do a little bit of setup, and I'm gonna actually go to future Danny, play like the last line that Zombie said in the last episode of VRCana.
I figured
Hey,
he
Orc
wouldn't
boys,
budge.
you alive?
Yeah. I feel a little, as you say, compressed, but I feel very good, yeah.
All right, when we get to Gold Leaf, we're having a beer.
That is just what you guys did.
All right. So did we go to like? So I just have a quick question. Did we go to like a trendy tavern, like a little hole in the wall? Like where would we have gone?
Well,
I guess
it's funny you mentioned that, because at this very moment, Rex, you find yourself in that tavern, and it's the kind of tavern that lets you sleep on their table.
Hey, sometimes it's just easier,
Zombie, actually, I'm going to start calling you by your roleplay name here, Rex. It's late in the morning. You find yourself asleep on the tavern table, surrounded by piles of empty beer mugs, and you're using a tablecloth as a blanket. And when I say on top of the tavern table, you're on top of it. Yeah. And you're actually hugging a like roast chicken for
warmth, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A virtual roast chicken, because of course you are stuck in a video game.
Yes.
And although you could probably sleep a little bit more, there are a lot of heavy snores that fill the room and echo in your head. Like these.
So I'm waking up grumpy. Got you.
Yeah. And like these are the type of snores that you can hear like 2 doors down from the hotel, right? They reverberate through the room, and like they vibrate in your skull, and they exasperate like a headache that you feel coming on, right?
Yeah, not talking from personal experience from either of us. Definitely not.
No, never.
People never do that. No.
Uh-uh.
But okay, so that's where we're at.
Yeah. I will also say all of the snores that you hear have like a slight German accent.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder whose they are.
So, how in this state, how would Rex wake up or like get up?
Okay. Who's making all that noise? Who? The dorks. The dorks? What are you doing? Where are we? What's going on? Hey, wake up.
Yeah. Did you sleep good, little goblin friend? Well, I certainly did. And Orc Zuckerberg just like stands up, and he's all happy, and it's time to greet the day. Yeah.
It's like 10 a.m. That's too early. What's going on? Why are we making so much noise this early?
Did our very manly snoring wake you up? Yeah.
Manly snoring? It sounded like you had 2 chainsaws going there for a second. I don't know what the heck's going on.
You know what they say. Big chest, big snores.
Well, I I can't argue with that. I don't know what else to tell you, sir. But where are we?
And Orc Zuckerberg kind of like stretches again, and the rest of the dorks are kind of looking around. We made it back here to the tavern, yeah. we made quite the ruckus last night, yeah.
Back? We left?
Yes. We went to the catacombs.
Why would I go down there?
Well, you wanted to grind, and I want you to real quick make a perception check.
Oh no. Perception is not my forte. I get -2 on all perception checks. 19, 17.
Nice, you pass. Okay,
Yeah.
so there are two things after Orc Zuckerberg tells you that you guys have in fact left the tavern and you went to the catacombs. There's two things that you notice. First, most notably, your hammer is gone. It is no longer in your inventory.
Well, that's not good.
Second,
second.
Now, you are the first to get to play your level 3. You leveled up, and you chose a path. Correct?
Oh, yeah. I did choose a path IRL, but I don't believe in the game yet. But yeah.
Yeah. So, go ahead and tell us what path Rex inadvertently took while he was drunk.
So Rex took Path of the Zealot. And for the viewers at home, I don't believe Rex would be a very religious type of person. So Path of the Zealot doesn't particularly sound like something he'd be overly interested in taking normally.
Yeah. And so upon these two discoveries, how does Rex react?
Okay. Hey, dorks. Do you remember anything else from happened last night? Because I can't find my hammer. I got this weird thing saying that I'm a path of the zealot. What is that? It says something about gods and what is going on? Where did we go? What is going on?
Oh yeah, your hammer. You left it in the catacombs to carry more loot. And Path of the Zealot, well, you see, in the catacombs, there is a shrine to Cosmos of Conflicts' death goddess. So, yeah, you prayed at it last night and leveled up.
Prayed?
Well, the action as praying. It is a video game. Yeah.
Well, I'm at a loss for words here. You let me leave my hammer in a dungeon. First off. Second off, you let me pray to some fucking weird little death god thing. You let me do this. Well,
the hammer, you needed to carry more loot so we could buy more beer, pretzels, and Wiener Schnitzel. I see no problem with it. We can find your hammer. Do you want to find your hammer?
I need to find my hammer. If I don't find my hammer in the next couple of minutes, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be angry. I've been going through some anger management training, and this is not helping.
Well, let us get together and we shall go to the catacombs and find your hammer.
So the catacombs was which way? North, south, east, west?
Just follow, but he looks you up and down. You do look a little smaller without your hammer. We might need to fix that. And he starts like rummaging around in his bag.
Okay.
Now, I want to reveal to you, Zombie,
Oh. Okay.
something.
Okay.
And I do this a lot. So make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, because when I can't make a decision about something, I usually put out a Twitter poll that is obscure and kind of helps me to make some choices. So the last Twitter poll that I put up was, I'm currently working on the bonus episode with Zombie Potion and need you all to make a choice for me. Your options were A, B, C, and D. I want to reveal to you what those results were tied to.
Oh no.
The results were tied to the spare weapon that you were going to get for this adventure.
Oh no.
A was the Great Club. B was a dagger. C was the light hammer. And D was the sickle.
A light hammer.
Yeah, so go on ahead and let's drum roll. C was the result. 50% of the votes went to C.
Oh no.
So go on ahead and add a single light hammer to your inventory.
Light hammer. There it is. Jeez. Is this like a workman's hammer?
No, it's still like a
Like a viable weapon.
Still a viable weapon, yes, but it is just a light hammer. It's not like your great hammer, your war hammer that you've been used to using. This is a single-handed weapon.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know how I like that, but okay.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm actually a little disappointed because this is one of the easier weapons for this adventure. And you'll see why in just a minute.
Oh.
But first, you and the dorks need to walk to the catacombs.
All right.
So
yeah, go ahead.
It is about a 5-minute walk through the city streets of Goldleaf, which should feel familiar, but it seems like you've lost a little bit of your knowledge about the city. There's no particular reason. It has nothing to do with the previous night's events, I'm sure.
No, absolutely not. Has nothing to do with hangovers, alcoholic beverages, the like. Definitely has nothing to do with that chicken that I was cuddling.
Yeah. But so you're walking through, and the city is kind of lively. There are NPCs who are out and about, and like they're spewing out their dialogue. There are player characters who are working at different workshop benches. They're talking to each other. Is there any like particular thing that you would like to know about the city while you're, or anything that you would like to observe about the city while you're walking through it?
Trying to think. Are there any quests that are also going towards the catacombs that might be going on as well? Because Rex would think about trying to be like efficient in his like going back there. He would want to like try and pick something else up as well. Just he wants to get his hammer back. That's the main goal. But if he can gain some extra experience through like a quest or something, he would try and grab that.
Okay, yeah. I will say that there is a NPC who is she's. Are you going to the catacombs?
Yeah, I'm going to the catacombs. Why, you got a quest for me?
Could you go on ahead and take this amulet and place it on my beloved's grave in the catacombs for me?
Yeah, hand it over.
So she hands you this like gold necklace, and it's got like a little pendant on it, and you know, in it that they open it up, and it has like the NPC and her beloved like in a heart, like their name etched into it. And
that's real cute. That's real cute.
His grave is on the first floor, so if you could just place it on the grave for me, that would be much appreciated.
Yeah, I could do that. That sounds like a pretty easy fetch quest. I'll take the experience.
All right. Otherwise, anything else? Walking
Um,
through.
no, I don't believe anything else would be high on his list outside of getting his hammer back.
Okay. So you get to the location where the catacombs are. The catacombs sit in front of a large temple, and so you have the very large temple in a kind of generic cathedral style, but it does have a lot of the same hallmarks of Gold Leaf, with sandstone walls and um, brown and green tile roof.
Okay.
Not very ornate in any other way. In front of the temple is a graveyard, but down the center is actually a staircase that descends into the earth. And that is how you enter the catacombs.
All right, Dork. So you guys coming with me, or am I going in there alone?
Yeah, we shall go in there with you.
Yeah, let's go then. We got to stop at one place for a quick fetch quest, but otherwise this should be let's get in and out. Let's get my hammer, and I won't kill you.
Like you could kill us.
Oh, you guys are starting to get on my nerves. I like you guys, but you're starting to get on my nerves.
Okay, give me 1 second here to get the music. Or the...
El Musica.
La Musica. Yeah, if you hadn't noticed that these are edited more.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I figured as much.
What the fuck? I guess no music. Literally, the website just broke on me. Says sorry,
No
something
music.
went wrong.
Oh no.
So I'll have to do this in post.
Yeah, just put the Wednesday Addams music on, and we'll do the dance, and it'll be cool. It'll be sick.
Yes. Okay. So you and the dorks descend into the catacombs. It is a pretty entry-level dungeon in Goldleaf. It is designed to get more difficult the further you go down, but the first floor, which you know you will be staying on, is a pretty simple affair. The first floor is built with smooth stone walls with roughly humanoid-shaped holes carved out and capped with ornate nameplates so eroded that the names are unreadable. Every few feet, there is an ever-lit torch illuminating the dank halls. And you also now know that there is a shrine to the Cosmos of Conflict, god of death, which, since it's your character's new god, you can now see marked on your map.
Oh. So that's where I got that Path of the Zealot thing, huh? Okay. I'm assuming my hammer's down there, huh, guys?
Yeah, we did in fact leave your hammer down there.
Okay.
Let's hope that it wasn't picked up by an NPC, because that could be dangerous.
If they touched my hammer, you don't understand the amount of fury that I will rain upon them.
Will it be fury of the small?
You're not funny, and I'm starting to think you were better off drunk.
Same. He like pats his belly.
All right, so do we have any more beer?
No, not on you.
Oh, we should have took some.
You might be able to find some though.
Yes. All right, so I guess we start descending to the first floor, right? Or did we already do that? Okay.
Yep.
All right,
Now,
so
if you'd like to open up Roll20, you can.
I will open up Roll20.
So you descend into the catacombs, and as you know, Rex, the catacombs are a pretty entry-level dungeon in Goldleaf, designed to get more difficult the further you go down. But the first floor, which you know you'll be staying on here, is a pretty simple affair. The first floor is built with a smooth stone wall with roughly humanoid-shaped holes carved in and capped with ornate nameplates, which are so eroded that the names are unreadable. Every few feet, there are ever-lit torches illuminating the dank halls. And there is also a shrine to the Cosmos of Conflict, Goddess of Death, which, since that is your character's new god, you can now see marked on your map.
Okay, so, hey, dorks.
Yeah?
I'm assuming that the shrine that I'm seeing here is where I got my zealot thing, yeah?
Yeah, it would be, yes.
And that's probably where you guys left my hammer.
Well, you see, we did do a lot of fighting here. I think we probably left your hammer in the main loot room.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That tracks. That sounds like something I would do. This doesn't sound like anything I would do. But I guess, do you remember the way?
Yeah, we can show you.
Yeah, because I'm not good at mazes. So, let's go.
Okay, so Orc Zuckerberg begins by taking you guys through this corridor. And
Right,
it's
all right.
a pretty narrow corridor that you guys begin going through.
All right.
The corridor is about 5 feet wide, so just enough space for one person to get through. He goes, you'll continue on forward.
Okay. So I start moving forward.
Mhm.
Okay.
You continue on forward. I'm going to check this spare room here.
All right. So I gotta go this way then, huh?
Yes.
Like
Yep,
everything's all Jake, dude.
Yeah. You can
So he's going down.
Mhm.
I didn't want to
And-
just like automatically put him all the way down here, but
No, you're good. You're good. So,
uh,
Orc Hamill and Orc Wahlberg follow you,
okay.
and Orc Ruffalo and Orc Zuckerberg end up in this room here that you can see on the map.
Okay.
Now, for you
For
find yes, this room
This room.
that you enter. You open up the large door,
Got it.
and you see a room where along the walls are sarcophaguses, and in the center a single sarcophagus. And you see on this sarcophagus in the center of the room, like right here, or like at the end, the name of the NPC's beloved.
Oh, okay. Well, that idiot put me in the wrong fucking area, but at least this is also for the quest. So, hey, you two dorks, I need you to just walk into this room a little bit and make sure there's no traps or nothing.
Yeah, we shall. And what do you do from there?
Well, first I make sure that there's no traps, because that's what the dorks are for. And then I'm gonna start heading over to the nameplate once I know it's safe.
Okay. So you're looking around, right? And you notice that one of the sarcophaguses is open, and there is a skeleton just standing inside.
Just standing there.
Yeah, you know, he's like
hi.
No. He's more like he's kind of like he's got like his arms there, but he's kind of like just kind of like asleep looking.
Just chilling, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, go on ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay. Jeez. Again, I am at -2 for perception, so I got another 19, which is a 17. Sweet.
Okay.
rolling high today.
So that was a check to see if you notice the skeleton. As you're like scanning the room, you see that its head, which is like kind of listed off to the right, or I guess left, kind of rolls to the other side. And
Okay, so it's moving.
Yeah, and you hear the bones begin to rattle, and it gets out of its sarcophagus and draws a sword.
Oh. Hey, dorks. Go take care of the lightweight for me. I'm not too keen on fighting this bag of bones.
You're just gonna send the dorks after the skeleton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rex wants to finish the quest and find his hammer. He's got no patience right now for fighting anything, so he's just gonna have the dorks do it.
Okay. So, all right, let me do something here. So they're going to enter into the room, and actually, I'm going to go on ahead. So they're gonna like charge in. Let me go on ahead and add a enemy token here. Okay.
All right.
And they're going to go on ahead and roll their attack rolls.
Okay.
And they both miss. So they enter in with their crossbows drawn, their light crossbows, and they just like let them loose. And the arrows fly through the rib cage and like stick into the wall, and you hear a like a thud in the back and like a little twang as the bolts, get stuck into the wall.
Well, dorks, you're about as useless as I thought you were going to be. First off. Second off, if I want something done right, I guess I got to do it myself. So then Rex goes and he's going to go and hammer the skeleton. He looks at the little hammer that he got as the replacement and goes, I feel like I'm a carpenter or something. And then he's gonna head over there, and I assume that do I need to measure and do all the other shit or no?
Go ahead and just do an attack roll.
Okay. Hit roll. Oh, 18.
That's
and then
hit.
I accidentally rolled it. I rolled it twice on accident there, and then 1 damage.
So here's 1 damage.
I think so. That's what I got, right?
5. No, so here's the deal.
Oh.
Here's why I said earlier that the light hammer is actually a pretty decent weapon for you, because it's a bludgeoning weapon.
Oh.
And skeletons have damage vulnerability to bludgeoning, which means you do double damage.
So I did 10.
So you did 10 damage.
Oh, and I see my hits were actually way higher than I thought they were because I didn't read, because I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Were either of them crits?
No. They're +6 because of something. I'm assuming my strength, but.
Yep. So yeah, you go on ahead and like you vault over the sarcophagus of the NPC's beloved with your hammer, and you just like take this thing out by the knees, just, and like it is done. You one hit this thing.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought I could rely on you for. You let me leave my hammer down here, and then you know what? Grab the loot and carry the loot for me.
We are not your mother, and we are not your slaves.
I never said you were my slaves. I said you were my lackeys, and that's the difference.
I love the idea of Rex just bullying these 4 guys into just
doing everything that he wants. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you what do you do next?
So I head over to the. You said it was right here, right?
Yeah, just kind of in the middle of the back wall. Yeah.
So Rex is gonna head over there. He's gonna take out the little pendant.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to place it on the gravestone for the lady, and hopefully he gets some experience for it.
That's exactly what happens.
Oh,
you get some experience, and you also see that like you get like a bonus on like a random attack. Any attack that you choose, you can re-roll it.
Got it. Sweet. All right, dorks. You grabbed my stuff. Let's head back up to the other two. Make sure that they didn't die or anything. And so yeah, we're gonna head back up.
Okay. So yeah, you make your way back up to the front, and you see Orc Zuckerberg and Orc Ruffalo come out of the room, and they both have mugs of beer.
All right. Hey, where'd you get the beer?
Oh, there was a cask in the spare room. Sorry, did I send you down the wrong way? I just, I kind of forgot.
Give me one of them beers and I'll forgive you this one time.
Okay, yeah, he gives you a beer, and do you drink it now?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
He downs it immediately.
Okay. Just know if you have to make a Constitution check, you are going to be at disadvantage.
All right.
All right. So Orc Zuckerberg goes to this other hallway right here. And he goes, aha, yeah, this door was the one that we needed to go through.
All right. All right.
Do you go through first? Do you follow after him?
So at this point, Rex is thinking that they're exceedingly useless. So, outside of body shields, so he's gonna send them in first.
Okay. So, you're gonna send all of them in first?
He's gonna send at least one or two of them in first, and then he's gonna kind of be in the middle. So Rex is angry and kind of a dick, but he's not stupid. He understands that in some of these dungeons you get attacked from the back.
Mm-hmm.
So he has two of them guard the back.
Okay. Cool. So you guys start making your way down the hallway.
Making our way downtown.
Again, it's a pretty narrow, like this is definitely designed to be narrow. And as you guys walk, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if they detect something here. 16. So Orc Zuckerberg stops in his tracks. He goes, hold on. There is a tripwire trap here. Watch your step. Be very careful. And he
hops over it or something.
Yep. He takes one big step over it. Orc Ruffalo
triggers it.
rolled a 3, and he immediately trips over it. But you are like right behind him.
Okay.
And so the tripwire like snaps. You hear it, and then you hear something get let loose, and you see from the roof or from the ceiling a log being swung right.
Get down, duck.
Go on ahead and make a dexterity check.
Oh no, and I'm at disadvantage for these, right?
You're at disadvantage for Constitution.
Constitution. Where's my dexterity? There it is. 5. Oh no.
Ooh. Sorry, but that does not make it. I gotta find a stat block real quick. But
so do I start rolling down the hallway then?
Yeah, you're gonna have to go on ahead and roll. it's a low level dungeon, so you're gonna have to roll 1d8 worth of damage there. Go on ahead and roll that for yourself.
1d8.
Yes.
Where's the d8? There it is. Roll. 9. I think that's a 9. No, that's a 6. What am I thinking? Oh my god.
I was gonna say 1d8. You got a 9.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 6.
Okay.
The way that it landed, it looked like a 9. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm not very smart.
Okay, so does Orc Ruffalo? Orc Ruffalo does not save it either.
Oh no. So me and Orc Ruffalo go rolling down the hall. Got it.
Yeah, so the lock gets like let loose, and it comes down, and it like gets him right in the chest. And then as it's swinging, it like follows through and gets you in, like he like lands into you, and you guys go to the ground.
Great. 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 You okay? Are you all right?
Yeah, I think I hurt my bum on your face, but I think I'm okay.
Well, you're exceedingly heavy, and I would like you to get off of me right now. I'm counting in my head so that I don't yell at you.
Okay. And he gets up, and as like you stand up and he stands up, you hear kind of a Sorry, that was the Venus Schnitzel.
You're lucky it smells like death in here already.
So after this little mix up here, you guys continue to walk down the hall and make your way. Let me kind of arrange you here to another door.
Okay.
How do you want to approach this door?
If I could see what the heck's going on, because it keeps randomly grabbing where I don't want it to grab. Okay. I want. So Rex would at this point just be very exacerbated and very just ready to find his hammer.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just gonna bust through the door first himself. He's starting to lose patience, and especially because of how the dorks have been performing so far. Okay. He's just like trying to speed run,
mm-hmm.
and it's not working very well, but he's trying.
Oh, so you like throw the doors open with all your little goblin strength, and inside you see 5 skeletons.
5. Oh.
I am so happy because I'm rolling dice to determine how many
enemies I'm getting.
Yes.
Oh no.
We are playing by fucking roguelite rules here.
I was gonna say complete roguelite.
All right.
Do the doors close behind me, or is it? Can the dorks still get in?
The dorks follow you in.
Okay. So
it is 5v5. It is an even fight right now. So
I don't know if I'd call it an even fight, but okay.
So I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna roll a d20 for the dorks. They go first.
Righty, all right. D20, you said, right?
Yep.
I got an 11.
Okay. And I'm going to go on ahead and roll another d20 for the skeletons. They're going to act as a team. Okay, so it's you. I'm sorry, it's dorks, Rex, and then skeletons. You guys have the drop on them.
All right. So Rex is obviously barking orders because he thinks he's in charge.
Okay.
Hey, dorks. At least make yourself semi-useful and block some of these skeletons here.
Okay. So Orc Zuckerberg pulls out his scimitar and shield, and he gets out in front of you.
Okay.
Orc, and then he's going to attack skeleton number 2.
Attack.
Which I believe is that. And so he like puts up his shield. So he rolled a 1.
Yes.
He puts up his shield. He gets his scimitar out, and then he goes to stab. And it goes right between 2 ribs.
The exact same problem. Got it.
Orc Hamel,
All right.
in a very similar way, puts his shield up and surrounds you. Actually hits his target as he goes and slashes it.
That a boy, Hamel. There you go. At least
then-
one of you's useful.
Ah, yes, I am the most useful. And he like kind of like glares at Orc Zuckerberg when he says it. And you might get the sense that there could be a power struggle amongst the dorks.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna go on ahead. He's gonna roll his 1d6.
I don't know why they need a power struggle. I'm in charge.
And you can see that he does a decent damage, but it's not going away just yet. Let me make sure I have things written down here. And okay. So it's number 3. Okay. Orc Wahlberg and Orc Ruffalo are going to both take a shot at number 5 with their crossbows.
All right. All right.
And once again, they miss.
You know, those crossbows aren't doing you two very good. Are you sure you guys are trained in those?
But we are back row, yeah. We are back row. Okay.
You're not back rowing very well.
It is now your turn. What do you do?
So the 2 closest to the door are the ones that are back row, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Rex is going to move here because it blocks slightly this one and gives him a decent attack area here against the one that's closest. So he's going to roll an attack, but he's going to how big are the skeletons, by the way?
They're normal human sized.
All right, so Fury of the Small would work.
Okay.
Where's Fury of the Small? Why can I not find Fury of the Small? I see Rage. Okay, that's important. I see Divine Fury. Oh, Fury of the Small. Found it. So, Fury of the Small, when you damage a creature whose size is larger than you, the attack or spell can deal an extra +2. So I'm going to Fury of the Small. That's a +2 to the attack. I got a 17 plus whatever to the hit, and then so I got 8 on my damage +2, so that's 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said it's double damage, right?
Yes.
So that's 20 damage to said thing.
to the skeleton, yes.
Yeah.
So you, with your light hammer, like you dip and dodge, and like you come through with your hammer, and like bring it, like you jump using, you're just like full of energy, piss and vinegar, and you bring it down on the skull of the skeleton, and it shatters to pieces beneath the weight of your force.
Well, it's not my hammer, but it's doing all right. And yeah, so that was my turn.
All right, that brings us to the skeletons. We have 1 down, 4 to go. Number 4 is gonna clamber on up to you. It sounds like a xylophone walking, and he's just gonna try to stab you. He's gonna try to give you the good stabby stab.
That's very rude of him, and I don't appreciate it.
You know, he doesn't appreciate that you just bashed his friend to pieces, and that's a 19 to
Shit.
hit.
Is that against my
That's against your
AC?
AC. Yes.
my AC's 15,
Okay.
so that's a hit.
Okay. So he's gonna roll 1d6 damage, 4 damage.
My health is not looking great so far. I'm
Is
at
it really
25. I'm at 25 now from 35.
Nah, you're fine.
It's a full 10 damage.
And then the others are going to just going ahead. I'm going to roll a standard bow attack.
Okay.
Against
they're
Orc
archers.
Zuckerberg. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, 1 and 3 are archers. 2 and 4 are swordsmen. And they rolled a 6, so they miss.
Looks like they went to the same training camp you dorks did.
It's a small room. Okay, back row has hard time. It's gonna bring us back to the dorks. Dorks are gonna the 2 back row dorks are gonna focus fire on the number 4.
Okay.
They
Once again, they
rolled a
miss?
9. Once again, they miss. Yes. What's funny is I'm not even rolling them at disadvantage like I probably should be, because skeletons and piercing damage don't really work out. Yeah. But yeah, they miss, and then so I'm gonna go on ahead, and then Orc Zuckerberg is going to try to attack number 2 with his scimitar. He rolls a 15, which is a hit.
Oh, nice. Rolls
Rolls an 8 for damage. And yeah, you see him. He kind of like realizes his mistake when fighting the with his first attack where he went to go stab. He's like, I probably can't do that. I need to slash.
Yeah.
And so that's his play here. Is he goes on ahead and takes a slash attack on number 2, and he actually like removes a pretty good piece of the skeleton. And you kind of see like its arms drop and stuff.
There you go, Ruffalo. There you go.
Hamill is going to do the same thing. He's going to continue his attack, or his one-on-one there with number 3. He rolls a 19.
Hits again.
Hits again.
Hamill's the boy. Hamill's the boy.
Yeah, he's been doing it.
Hamill's putting in some work. Handling that lightweight.
Yeah, and he like actually is there. He's got like his scimitar up. He's behind his shield, and he kind of realizes, oh hey, like I have this shield on my arm, and he just bam with it like real quick out front, and the skeleton shatters.
All right. And that's why you're my number 1 henchman.
What do you? It's not your turn. What do you do?
Well, seeing as there's one who just stabbed me, I'm quite upset, and I'm going to. I don't want to waste a rage. How does Divine Fury work?
Let's take a quick look. Let's see.
Oh, I have to be raging. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just take another swipe at him here.
All right.
Dirty 20 or a clean 20, right? What's that?
That
Yeah,
looks
I
like
got
a natural 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Natural 20 plus 6 because I get plus 6 on hit and DC.
Mm-hmm.
And what I do for damage? 8.
8. So then double that. Roll it. I'm sorry. Going ahead and roll it again because it. Are we? Wait, no. So for crits, I think our house rules that we're doubling it. Yes.
Okay.
So
double it, then double it,
and then double it again. Yes.
So 16. So that's 32. Yeah.
Yes.
Math.
So
I do 32 damage to them. I'm very upset.
Yeah.
This is what this is what happens when you stab me.
Yeah, so so he stabs you and he like pulls out his blade and he like does like a silent laugh and you can kind of hear like the bones rattle. And then describe to me how you would take it out.
Well, obviously Rex, exceedingly angry, not in a rage, but angry, swipes at its legs first off, and then obviously that hits it, and then he's just gonna like smack it in the head as many times as he can to finish it, because he's like, you don't fucking stab me, don't stab me, stab the dorks.
Yeah, it is gone. Like, you eviscerate it. It digitizes and it's gone. Brings us to the last two skeletons. Number one is going to take a shot at Orc Ruffalo. Hits.
Oh yeah.
Orc Ruffalo takes 5 damage, and you can see he is not doing super duper great. Skeleton number 2 is going to go on ahead and take its attack at Orc Zuckerberg. It goes to like stab Orc Zuckerberg, and he deflects with his shield. Brings us back to the dorks. Orc Zuckerberg is going to go on ahead and make his attack, and that's a hit. And deals 4 damage, which for that one actually takes it out.
Yeah, because I was gonna say it already had 8, right? So.
Yeah. So again, he kind of so he like went with that first slash and took out like a piece of it, and then he kind of like finessed his sword a little bit and brought it the other way in like one single strike. So number 2 is gone. Orc Camel is going to move forward and attack number 1. And that's a 14, so that hits. And he does 4 damage to it. So once again, he kind of recognizes that the slash is the way to go with this, and takes a long slash across the torso on this skeleton.
I'm glad we could establish that Hamill is my number 1 henchman. Obviously, Zuckerberg, you're number 2, and you other 2 are tied for last. So I'm gonna go up there and support my guy, my friend, my good time boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to roll.
That's a hit.
And
it's a 15.
Yeah. And that's 6 damage.
Yep.
So 6 damage plus times 2, so that's 12 damage.
Yeah. So you describe to me how you take this one out.
So it's looking at Hamill. I come up to the side of it and I just whack it right across the chin, because that's about as high as I can reach. and I just whack it across the chin,
mm-hmm.
and then I go, all right, so Amel, you're indisposable at this point. The rest of you, get good.
So that is the skeletons out of the way. I'm just gonna let you know that Orc Zuckerberg speaks up. These doors, they go to the same place. Does not matter which one we open.
All right. So obviously we're gonna go through the right then.
Yep. And it is literally. I used a little peek behind the curtain here for the audience. I used a dungeon generator, and it just generated that shape. So.
Nice.
So you all make your way straight down the hall without incident. You see Orc Ruffalo take a swig of a health potion.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was gonna tell them to do that actually.
Okay.
I forgot to do that. I was thinking about that mid battle. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to tell these dudes to fucking heal themselves, aren't I?
Yeah. Do you take the moment while you're walking down the hallway to heal, or do you have anything on you that you can do that with?
I have a healing potion.
Okay.
That we bought from the last encounter.
Okay. You can use it here if you'd like, or you can hold on to it.
I'm going to hold on to it because I'm only at 25 out of 35 hit points.
Okay.
At the moment.
Okay.
So I will continue to hold it because I don't feel like it's too dire of my damage at the moment.
Okay. So, with that being said, you guys find yourselves at another door. What do you do?
So I yell at Hamill.
Mm-hmm.
Hamill, stay back here with me. You other three, open up that door.
Okay. So they open up the door, and it is eerily quiet inside.
Okay. Zuckerberg, you're a tank. Head in first. Me and Hamill will come up right behind you, and then obviously backline stays backline.
All right. So you enter in to what Orc Zuckerberg affectionately referred to as the boss room. The boss room is a very large room, about 100 feet by 100 feet, supported by 8 pillars, with a 9th pillar in the center, crumbled and obstructing the space in the center of the room. Inside, at the end, or kind of roaming around inside, is a Minotaur skeleton. It is a large beast with it stands about 7 feet tall and is made entirely out of bones draped in loose strips of hide and skin. It is bleached white. Its bones shine dimly in the light that comes through the torches, and its horns are atop its head are covered in the blood of past enemies. But that's not the thing you notice, Rex.
Okay.
The thing that you notice is that in his hands, a war hammer. Yes, your hammer.
Well, sounds like this guy just has a death wish. I'm gonna just. Where is he? How far is he from me?
Yeah. So he is right here. I should probably show on the map.
Oh,
Yes.
he far.
He's 50 feet away.
He far. Because Rex wouldn't have a shifty plan. He would just he would just be really mad and run straight up to him, but 50 feet is too far away for him to actually make it to the boss.
Unless you dash, but then you don't have
yeah.
then you don't have an action.
Yeah, no. Which he wouldn't do. So that's 30. So he wants to. So he would probably go towards the middle, which is 30 feet.
Okay.
To reach the fallen pillar.
Yep.
Here. So he'd probably go right about here.
Okay.
And he'd bark some orders at the dorks. Hey, get into position.
Okay. So let's go on ahead and roll for initiative.
All right.
The dorks rolled a 3.
Initiative. I rolled a 17 plus 2, right?
Well, it gave me a 9.
Oh, did it?
So did you roll a 7 plus 2?
It
It really doesn't matter because if it was a 17 or a 7, you're going first.
Yeah,
So
I
it
think
goes-
it's a 7. Yeah.
Yeah, so Rex, and then the Minotaur skeleton, and then the dorks. All right. Give me 1 second here to change the music. Let's get something a little bit more exciting.
Boss battle, battle, battle.
Let's start the fight. Rex, you started out.
Rex. All right, so, let's see here. So now it's 30 feet from me.
Yep.
I can get here at 25 feet, which will still give me an ability to attack him, right?
Yep.
So I'll do that. I will move right there. That's 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to rage first
All
off. You took my hammer. You just, I will destroy you. So he sees that he has this thing, Divine Fury, which, from what I read here, says while you are raging, the first creature you hit on each of your turns with a weapon attack takes 1d6 plus 1 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And so I don't know how to calculate if it hits. Does it just hit? Is it like an?
Yeah, I believe it's an additional damage type to a damage that you're rolling.
Oh,
so if
okay.
you make that hit,
Got it.
then you roll your regular damage plus that damage.
Okay. So I assume that's a hit.
That is a hit.
So that's 5 plus my rage, which
Yep.
does.
Now, I will also say that you, because it is a skeleton, it's vulnerable to bludgeoning damage as well.
Okay, so plus 2 because of my rage.
So you're at
Right.
7. Mm-hmm.
So I'm at 7.
Mhm.
Then I double that, so that's 14. And then I roll 3. Is that right? 4?
4.
4. So that's 18 damage.
Damn,
Right.
dude. Damn, dude. So,
I'm upset. I'm upset.
I'm upset. So, right. So one thing I want to point out, as we kind of talked about in the last session, when it comes to rage, the way that's shown in the game is,
Get a little KO Ken.
yeah, like a red flash around you. You kind of hulk out a little bit, and like, red energy kind of exudes from your body, and you just run up on this thing, and you're taking like long strides, right?
Yeah.
And you like bring your hammer up, and you notice as you go to swing this light hammer, it's got like a little bit of like blood red energy around it too, and you smack this thing like in the kneecap, and it like
Give me back my hammer.
and it halters for a second, but it's not down. 1 second, let me respond to my fiance.
No, fuck you. Okay. That's the only bull that needs to be around here, damn it. Not you, Minotaur. That one. That one right there.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to the dorks, who are going to... Mark Hamill and Zuckerberg are going to move themselves in a way that they're going to move about 30 feet up. And protect their back row, while Orc, Ruffalo, and Wahlberg are going to push up as well.
I'm actually kind of glad that we have a back row right now. I'm not gonna lie.
And Orc Ruffalo is the only one who would have a
shot. Yeah.
A shot. So he's gonna make his attempt. That is a hit.
Ooh. Ooh. You know what, Ruffalo? You're redeeming yourself. You're redeeming yourself pretty hard here.
Yeah. So he lets loose this bolt, and it goes right into the like sternum of this Minotaur skeleton, and like the bolt like sticks in, like, and you can hear like a crunch, like a crack of like dry bones getting snapped a little bit. That's gonna bring us. Oh wait, no, I skipped its turn too. Whoopsies.
Yeah, you skipped the Minotaur. Whoops.
Oh, whoopsies.
Whoopsie.
That's all right. I'll fix that right now. Don't you worry. So it's gonna bring up your hammer above its head. And it's gonna try to smack you with your own hammer.
Well, it better pray to God it gets me in one hit.
It might. It might. We'll see here. Let's see. That is +6.
Oh shit. I don't like that.
It's an 18 to hit.
Oof. Yeah, I don't like that.
Let's see.
Yeah, my AC is 15. Yeah.
Actually, it's 2d8 plus 2. It's a 9.
Fuck. I am hurting pretty bad here.
So it takes those 2 hits. It takes the 1 crack from you. It takes the bolt in the chest, and it just roars. It is mad. It is pissed, and it brings its hammer. There, it brings your
hammer.
Yeah, around, and it fucking like swings it and hits you squarely in the arm with a big loud crack. Yeah. All right. Now that we have that fixed, it's now your turn.
Oh, okay. So, first off, fuck you, Minotaur. Second off, roly.
That's a hit.
16. All right.
16 to hit.
I'm still enraged, so that's +2, so that's 9 times 2, so that's 18.
Okay.
And then let me roll Divine Fury.
So that's 19, and because it's vulnerable to that.
Yeah.
Double that.
So 19. Yeah.
That's 38.
Yep.
Plus 4 gets you to. That brings you to 42 damage.
Is it dead?
No.
Oh.
But it certainly doesn't look like it has much going for it right now.
Oh man.
So, yeah. Once again, you are
pissed.
You are in that rage mode. You are feeling the fury of seeing some lowly NPC carry your hammer in its hands. And you bring about, you do like a full swing and clock it across the face and shatter the jawbone. And it flies off, and you see other parts of bone start to crumble underneath the force of your strike.
That's what happens when you steal from me, you fucking little bull man.
So he is now even angrier, and with all of his might, he's going to swing and he
Oh,
rolls a
shit.
21. So he's gonna try to bring it down on your head.
Yeah. Nice.
2d8 plus what was it before? 2d8 plus 2.
Yeah.
14.
I am almost dead.
Yeah. So
I have 2 HP left.
a little peek behind the curtain, but the Minotaur has 3.
So we're both not feeling great.
But so he brings your warhammer down on your skull. Right? He like once again, he's just mad. You hear him roar, and he, with both hands, brings the warhammer down on top of you. How is Rex really feeling after that?
So Rex is he's well, yeah, you got me there, buddy. That one hurt. But what did I expect from my own hammer?
That brings us to the dorks. Orc Zuckerberg, seeing how much damage you just took, is going to run up and he's going to make an attempt on striking the Minotaur skeleton. And that is a hit. And he sees how much damage you just took, and he runs up with his shield, scimitar over top of the shield, and he realizes, hey, I don't need to try to stab this thing. And he just aims for the head and locks the Minotaur skeleton across the face. Bones shatter and like scatter everywhere, and your hammer drops to the floor with a loud clang.
Finally, I get my hammer back. Oh man. One of you guys, can you grab my bag really quick? I think I got a healing potion in there or something, because I can't feel my arms.
Yeah, you go, and like you hear one of them rummaging around in the back, and they actually they just hand you one of their health potions.
All right. So, how much do I heal, if anything?
What is your hit die? I believe it's an 8, right?
Yeah.
So going ahead and roll 1d8 plus your Constitution mod.
Constitution is +3. So, wait, no. Why am I rolling that many? What's? Oh no! I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. Haha! I learned.
All right.
So I get 7 back.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Still not great, but okay.
No, it's not, but it's okay. So, from here,
any loot besides my hammer?
1 second, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and ask that again.
Any loot besides my hammer?
Unfortunately not. But you did get all the experience out of the dungeon that you probably would. You do get like a little bit of gold. So going ahead and add we'll say 50 gold to
50
your
gold.
Yep.
All right. 50 gold. Add. My camera's all wonky. Do you want me to like turn it off and turn it back on?
It's good. We're good.
Okay.
I
have a lot of gold. Yeah.
Well, so I need to actually like double check all your guys' gold, and then I need to scale that shit. But I'm
at 130.
Yeah, because gold is like treated as like in D&D, gold is treated like $100.
Okay.
Like
so like I'm rich.
Well, so
I got $1,300.
Well, I got to figure out. I have to scale the economy properly because I don't like having to deal with like a bunch of different currencies
Hmm.
because it's like,
So
oh
just
yeah, you
gold.
have like
Yeah.
bronze, silver, gold, platinum. I'm like,
And yeah, most games outside of having just a out of game currency where you're paying for it for rolls on things, they have one currency, right? So
yeah.
that would make sense in a game.
Hmm. So, all right. So you have defeated the Minotaur skeleton, and you have collected all the loot, and you know after you defeat the boss monster that everything on the level stops spawning.
All right.
So you guys are safe. But Orc Zuckerberg comes up behind you and he goes, do you want to go to your shrine and maybe get your boons back? Maybe heal?
Uh, yeah, I'm not doing too well here, buddy. I'll be honest. That health potion definitely worked. So I can move now, but I'm hurting. I'm hurting pretty good.
Okay. So you guys walk through the narrow halls. Again, nothing is spawning because you guys have defeated the boss. And you find yourselves at the Death Shrine. The Death Goddess Shrine, I should say. The Death Goddess Shrine is in a small room. It is lined with candles, and at the end of the room is a altar with
Is it
the.
is it this room?
Hold on one second. Yeah, that's the room. I'm not showing it on the map right now or on the screen right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
But it is a room where incense are being burned, and there is a figure of the Death Goddess. And the Death Goddess is not what you would expect at all. She actually looks like a caretaker. And you go, and the game kind of runs you through the prompts. She is a matronly kind of woman, kind of plump. And you hear the audio play that says, "Go, make their deaths comfortable." And you are fully healed, and you feel pretty good.
Thanks, sweet cheeks. That's it's mighty nice of you to heal me like that. I don't know how to tell you this, but I was not planning on being a zealot. Uh, can can you kind of take that back so maybe I can do something else here, because that's not what I wanted to do.
So I guess I'm kind of struggling with this one here because my thought was that this was just a program, right? So
Yeah.
you're talking to like this voice to the shrine as if it's a real god. And
Well, yeah.
I guess that leads me to this question here, which is, does Rex believe that this program is a real god?
Well, we've been in the game for how long at this point?
I would say you guys you've probably been in the game for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks.
In a week and a half, he's probably seen the NPCs. Like you said, they're limited. I believe you said that in the last one, where they're limited in their speech. I think you did that in Damu's one shot as well.
Yep.
Where they're pretty limited in their speech patterns. But I feel like Rex would think at this point that, the NPCs are not all that different from like the players, especially one that would be considered like a high level NPC, like one of the quote unquote gods of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not they are any different, I don't know, but that's how Rex would feel. He would feel like he could probably communicate with them.
Okay. So Interesting. Interesting. Um, so the goddess of death kind of appears as you like go and pray, and you hear the audio that plays, that says, "Go and make their deaths comfortable." Um, it's kind of a small, like wispy, like figure that kind of appears and like indicates that you have in fact done the thing.
Okay.
And she looks at you and says, "I'm sorry, but in order to make skill tree changes, you will need to pay 700 premium currency."
Of course, it's the fucking premium currency. Ugh. Um, let's see. Are there any dialogue like menus here that I gotta ask her some questions here because I don't want this. How do I get? So he's like fumbling around with his UI trying to figure out what he can do to to fix this.
So he's fumbling around with it. And I will say that after some searching, after some playing around with it, he doesn't come up with any way to undo his skill tree choice, as it
Stuck
were.
with it, huh?
You're stuck with it.
Oh. I can't believe this game is letting me get drunk and make decisions. That's illegal. You can't do that. That's illegal.
And so after a few moments of being there and trying to figure out how to undo the change, the altar like dims and the smoky figure of the goddess of death, this charming and kind of plump and pleasant woman, dissipates.
Well, I guess if I have to be subservient to a god, let's say, at least she's hot. So, that's that's a plus.
Does Rex have a thing for MILFs? Like,
Hell yeah,
matronly-
Rex has a thing. Yeah, MILFs, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I kind of imagine the goddess of death of Cosmos of Conflict being like an old, kind of plump, homely woman who like just gives the best hugs, right? And it just so happens that the hugs she gives are, it's the warm embrace of death.
You know what? Rex still thinks she's hot. Rex is in on that. He likes the MILFs. He likes the more figurative ladies out there, He's into that. He's got that.
Okay. So Rex, you and the dorks walk out of the catacombs, breaching the underground, the breaching back into the daylight, where the fresh air, although it seems odd to call it that because you are still in a video game, hits your lungs. And the sun shines on your face, and for the first time in probably about an hour or so, couple hours, you feel warmth on your face. The dorks are celebrating and cheering and drinking a mug of beer that they still had in their inventories. But what do?
First off, I want a mug of beer too. So, hey, you dorks, give me one of them.
Yeah, here you go. You deserve it after you totally wrecked that Minotaur skeleton.
Of course I wrecked that Minotaur skeleton. I'm in charge. Of course I'm gonna win.
Are you in charge though? I don't think so, little man.
What?
Don't you have your own group to deal with?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I'm not in charge of you lot.
But what if we go off on our own? I think we have all the right to do that, yeah?
Well, yeah, you guys can grind on your own, but there's a hierarchy here. I'm in charge. Hamel's next. The rest of you can fight it out.
And Orc Zuckerberg goes, you are so cute, my little man. I tell you what, next time you want to drink with us, it'll be on us, and we'll make sure you don't lose your hammer next time. And he like starts to like walk away, and the rest of the dorks follow him.
You better come when I call you next time.
We'll see. Go find your friends now, Rex.
And yeah, so I walk away. I got my hammer. Rex is not super pumped about being in his line that I've chosen for him, but he's stuck with it.
And I think that's a great place to end this off. Don't you agree?
Dope. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. So, like, Zombie, let's just you and me talk real quick. What is Rex's next thoughts, next steps? Where do you want to take Rex in this story?
Well, he's already got a couple of beers in him at this point, so he's probably going to head back towards that tavern that he was at with the chicken. He's also very hungry at this point, so he's probably really looking forward to getting back there. I assume this probably took them, a decent amount of time for them to figure this out. So, what did we say? It was like 10 a.m. when they first left.
Yeah.
Where would you say it's like at time wise at this point?
Probably about 3-4 p.m.
3-4 p.m. Yeah, he's gonna go get drunk and wait to see what else goes on in the party. He's done his grinding for the day, so that's where he's at.
Okay, excellent. Well, guys, that was VRCana, a roleplay adventure. This was a bonus episode. Make sure you go back and watch all of the previous episodes that we've done. It's in a playlist on this YouTube channel. Zombie, thank you very much for a very fun, incredibly fun one-on-one. I hope that you found it as enjoyable as I did.
I did. That was very fun. I had a lot of fun with that. I like that we got to role play through some of that stuff. So
yeah. So make sure you check out all the previous episodes. Make sure you check out the bonus episodes too. I've been having a blast with these, doing like some one-on-one stuff. I think we're gonna do like some group bonus episodes too in the near future. I believe we also have the third session coming up that I have to do a lot of writing for. So enjoy all of that stuff. And make sure you follow the podcast network on Twitter at Next to Nothing PC, where you can help me make decisions about the game as I write things out and plan things out. Otherwise, you can follow me on Twitter at DaniCae, DaniCae. Regular sessions you can find on Twitch on the Next to Nothing network. And of course, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to watch this and if you want to see all of the things coming forward, as well as the Next to Nothing podcast as well. Zombie, anything you want to promote or plug?
Follow Danny, follow my friends. Everyone else that's in this is a streamer of some sort, so follow Q, follow Indy Falco, follow Mr. Green Elite. I have a Twitter, but you don't got to follow me there because I don't make any sort of content. I just post stupid shit, which if you like that, follow that, otherwise, yeah. If you want to check out the Next to Nothing podcast, do that. That's great. Love those guys. Mendachi too. I forgot, just like last episode, we forgot Mendachi for a second there. Callbacks. Yeah, no, that's all I got.
Awesome.
Have fun. Yeah.
Well, guys, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, keep fighting the good fights, and we'll see you in the next episode of VRCana, a roleplay adventure.